What if I told you that every decision you've made today, every feeling, every reaction, wasn't yours at all? That an invisible voice in your head is scripting your entire life, and it's lying to you. This isn't a sci-fi plot. It's your mind. And Peter Hollins believes it's time you took it back. Every day, a war is waged inside your mind. A war between the person you are and the person your thoughts want you to be. But what if, like a skilled hacker, you could rewrite your own mental code and control your thoughts? Peter Hollins doesn't just teach you how to think positively. He teaches you how to defend your mind. The scariest part? Most people don't even know they're under attack. You wake up tired and already thinking, today's going to be hard. That's a thought, and that thought, it becomes reality. Why? Because the mind doesn't just observe reality, it creates it. Hollins starts by revealing the shocking truth. Your thoughts are not facts. They're filters. And most of those filters were installed without your permission by past trauma, environment, and repetition. If you believe you're not good enough, not smart enough, not lovable, that thought becomes law. Not because it's true, but because you believe it. Let's go deeper. Peter Hollins backs his methods with real psychological science. Techniques like cognitive behavioral therapy teach us that our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are a triangle. Change one point, and the entire shape changes. Then there's neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself. Just like how muscles grow when you lift weights, your brain grows new thought paths when you practice positive thinking. But it's not easy. Why? Because your brain is lazy. It chooses survival over happiness. It replays fears because that's safe. That's what it knows. Hollins says, if you don't take control of your thoughts, they'll take control of you. Here's an exercise. Try not to think about a pink elephant for the next 10 seconds. You failed, right? That's how powerful thought patterns are. The real challenge isn't silence, it's intervention. Hollins offers tools, like thought stopping. Imagine a stop sign the moment a self-sabotaging thought arises. Literally say stop, out loud. Take control. Or cognitive restructuring, a fancy term for playing mental detective. Every time you think, I'm not good enough, you challenge it. You find proof against it. You build a case for your potential. Let me tell you a story. In 1997, a pilot named John was forced to make an emergency landing in the mountains after losing navigation. Trapped, cold, and with no radio, he faced death. For 3 days, he survived not just on food, but on thought control. If I think I'll die, I will, he wrote in his logbook. If I think I'll live, I'll fight. He visualized warmth. He repeated affirmations. I'm resilient. I'll make it. And when rescue came, they found his log. They said his body should have failed. But his mind refused. That's the power Hollins is talking about. Not magic. Mental mastery. Want to start today? Here's your mind control workout. Not a routine, but a ritual. Crafted by Peter Hollins, sharpened by science, and built for warriors of the mind. 1. Gratitude journal. Your morning armor before you even touch your phone. Grab a notebook. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. They can be tiny. Your morning tea, the sound of birds, the fact that you're breathing. Why it works. Gratitude rewires the brain's reticular activating system, the filter that decides what you notice. You stop scanning for threats and start seeing opportunities that real life prompt. Today I'm thankful for, even if your world is on fire, gratitude is the water. 2. Affirmations. Reprogramming your subconscious code. Stand in front of a mirror. Look yourself in the eyes and say, I'm not my thoughts. I choose what to believe. Or go deeper. I control the story in my head, and I'm rewriting it. Why it works? Your brain listens to repetition more than logic. You've repeated the lies for years. Now it's time to install truth. 3. Mindful breathing. Activate your inner commander. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. To hold again for 4. This is called box breathing, used by Navy SEALs in combat. Because in the storm, control starts with the breath. Why it works? It signals your nervous system that you're safe, from chaos to calm, in just 16 seconds. 4. Visualization. Mental rehearsal for real victory. Close your eyes. Picture your goal, not the wishy-washy version, the detailed one, the applause, the inbox full of opportunities, the relief of success. Now feel it, the pride, the calm, the confidence. Your brain doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. So give it something epic to believe in. Why it works? Olympic athletes do this before every game. So why not you? 5. Limit negative inputs. Cut the mental noise, unfollow the toxic accounts. Mute the complainers. Disable the dopamine drip of endless doom scrolling. Every scroll is a story you're feeding your mind. Ask, is this building me or breaking me? Why it works? Your environment isn't just physical, it's digital. Guard your feed like your life depends on it, because mentally, it does. 6. Bonus weapon, the thought catcher. Journal throughout the day, catch one negative thought. Write it down. Ask, is this fact or fear? Replace it with truth. Why it works? This is thought surveillance. Over time, you'll notice the lies before they land. These aren't tips. These are weapons. Your thoughts aren't passive. They're trained attackers. This workout, it's your defense system. Do it daily, religiously, ruthlessly, because if you don't control your mind, someone or something else will. So here's the twist. You thought this video was about controlling your thoughts, but it's really about controlling your life. Because once you realize that every emotion, every reaction, every destiny begins as a single thought, you hold the power to change your world. The question isn't, can I control my thoughts? The question is, what happens if I don't? If you found this video eye-opening, share it with someone who's fighting a mental battle they never asked for. Let's start a chain reaction of awareness. Subscribe to Fact, Fiction, and Beyond, where we uncover the truth behind the stories that shape our lives. Like, comment, I control my thoughts if you're ready to reclaim your mind. And remember, the war is invisible, but the victory is real.